Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports from Public Media M1, bringing you the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Harper. Thanks for joining us. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán received in his office the former Prime Minister of Canada, Stephen Harper. Talks centered on some of the world's current political issues, as well as on opportunities to further improve cultural relations between Hungary and Canada. Harper, who led the Conservative Party, was PM from 2006 to 2015. Currently, he's the chairman of the International Democrat Union, which provides a forum for center-right parties holding similar beliefs with members from 60 countries. It was founded by heads of state like Margaret Thatcher, Jacques Chirac, and Helmut Kohl. In just a few days, more than 500 people have already applied for nursery school support. The new program came into effect mid-August, where parents who wish to return to work but can't find a traditional nursery school in their area can receive up to 40,000 forints, just over 120 euros, monthly, if they agree to send their child to a company-run or family-run nursery.
Since the beginning of the year, the downtown nursery of Békéscsaba has 24 more places. The institution was expanded with rooms for groups and a playhouse with funding of almost 370,000 euros. Thanks to these improvements, the nursery can provide daycare for 156 children under the age of 3. From the 1st of July, the government has significantly increased the financial support for nursery development, with 290 million euros made available for this purpose, mainly from EU funds. The Deputy State Secretary for Family Policy has stated on public television's M1 that a further 20,000 nursery places will be established in the next 3 years, until they reach 70,000. We try our best, and in fact, it's already happened that we were able to assess the need for nurseries, where and how many births and expected births there are in the settlements, and what the tendencies are. In this respect, the system will be absolutely predictable. Compared to the 32,000 nursery places in 2010, now we are at 50,000, which means that we have increased the number of nursery places by 50% in recent years, the Deputy State Secretary said. The government also supports expanding so-called private nurseries. Parents returning to the labor market can pay less for this service, considering families can get 122 euros in support if they take their children there.
On Tuesday night, Budapest hosted a spectacular fireworks show on occasion of St. Stephen's Day, celebrating the founding of the Hungarian state more than 1,000 years ago. An estimated more than 700,000 spectators were on hand. Furthermore, there were also celebrations in most other parts of the country, amounting to millions enjoying the holiday festivities.
At exactly 9 p.m. in Budapest, fireworks shot into the sky from 9 different locations. The Chain Bridge, the Erzsébet Bridge, and barges on the Danube all served as launching pads during the 30-minute show. As usual, the national colors, red, white, and green, dominated the fireworks display. Pyrotechnicians used more than 26,000 effects that were accompanied by a selection of Hungarian songs.
Happy St. Stephen's Day!
700,000 people watched the show up close and in person. Many of them were foreigners.
I come to this event in Budapest, and it's very fantastic, and maybe the next year I will bring my family to see this event.
At the end of the show in Budapest, the traditional waterfall fireworks were launched off of the Erzsébet and Chain bridges. The fireworks were beautiful. We really enjoyed it, this woman said. Then, a fleet of drones formed the Hungarian flag and then projected the phrase "Happy Birthday, Hungary" above Gellért Hill. The celebrations ended safely and successfully, the Prime Minister's Cabinet Office wrote in a statement. There were tens of thousands at the Avenue of Hungarian Flavors at the Castle Garden Bazaar in Budapest, and 65,000 people visited the Festival of Folk Arts. More than 8,000 people went to see the Crown in Parliament on August 20th.
Hungary's top music awards, the Petofi Music Prizes, were handed out at the Strand Festival in Zamardi at Lake Balaton. Performers were awarded in 12 categories. You can go to Public Media's Híradó.hu for even more info. Here's just a taste of what went on.
The The fourth Petofi Music Awards kicked off with a spectacular show and a festival atmosphere in Szomárdi at the Strand Festival's opening day. As in previous years, a board of 100 recognized professional musicians chose the candidates, whom the audience could vote for in the past 2 months. It was all about the music at the awards. Halott Pénz performed and then later came back on stage to accept the award for Best Band. It really felt great to receive this award, especially since we're a concert band, so it's really important to us, the frontman said. Magdi Rúzsa was chosen Best Female Performer and Ákos received Best Male Performer. The winners of 2 categories were announced earlier. The Song of the Year was Jóci Pápai's My Father, and Acoustic Planet was chosen as New Talent of the Year. The day started a bit slow at Strand Festival on Wednesday because of all the wind. Lots of people sunbathed or tried to rest after all the partying. Most participants of the festival are looking forward to the English DJ Jonas Blue and the English band Bastille. Strand Festival ends Saturday night. Organizers expect tens of thousands of visitors.
The government has initiated a photography competition with the title Hungary 365. Participants have until September 3rd to send in their submissions, where they can choose from 3 categories. The jury president has said that he's hoping for works that send a positive message. If this competition proves to be a success, others will follow.
Colorful traditions, family programs, Hungarian gastronomy, and impressive buildings. These are the experiences that can bring out the enthusiastic photographer in anyone. There are amazing places and fascinating buildings, and when we get lost in the city, we may find places that are beautiful, this man said. The government has announced a photo competition entitled Hungary 365 for amateur and professional photographers, offering them the opportunity to show the values of Hungary from their own perspective. Anyone can register for the competition in the categories of landscape and nature, built and tangible heritage, as well as urban and rural community scenes. A rich fauna and flora like this in such a tiny area cannot be found elsewhere in the country, Péter Cservenák said. He has been dealing with photography since the age of 7 and prefers to capture the values of Vác, his hometown, the most. The photos will be assessed by a jury of 5. The applicants may even use mobile phones for taking the pictures. State Secretary Csaba Dömötör said that the Hungary 365 photo competition could really strengthen communities and generational ties. Hungary is the center of the world for many of us. We are proud of our architecture, sceneries, communities, as well as the successes of everyday life, and this photo competition is a good opportunity for everyone to tell it through photos that they can be proud of, the State Secretary said. The competition is open for submissions from September 3rd. The winners of the categories will receive an amount equivalent to about €3,050 at the beginning of December, according to plans.
The paintings of Pál Mircea Szinyei can soon be viewed in Nyíregyháza. The exhibition features 80 of his finest works over the course of Szinyei's life. His works were done in the latter half of the 19th century. They'll be on show from August 23rd for 3 months at the József András Museum. And for the first time in 30 years, a Trans-Danubian art exhibition will take place, this time in Balaton-Olmadi at Lake Balaton. 300 artists from 10 counties were invited to submit some of their creations to the exhibition, which were shown at a former granary in Vörösberény on the weekend. The first such showing was back in 1936. And that's all for today. But we'll be back at around the same time, live right after the Hungarian language news at 11 p.m. local time, and also in repeat broadcasts and online. Please stick around now, if time permits, for our new shows in German, Russian, and Chinese. Thanks very much for watching, and minden jót!